is Tracy Chiu. I'm currently studying Master in Graphic Design in Edinburgh College of Art. I like design because it challenges my thinking. My favorite designer is Sarah Eisenberger because Sarah, she doesn't use computer to create her design, but she uses real objects. You can see that in my work because right now I try to work outside of the computer and to create things from real objects that's related to my topic. Before I switched to graphic design, I studied psychology in University of British Columbia. I want to switch to graphic design because design has always been my passion. Back in high school, I really wanted to apply for Emily Carr, but due to family pressure, I had to go to UBC. And after I graduate, I think it's the right timing for me to pursue my dream and passion. Like one of Sarah's work, she conducted a survey on the sexual life of young people, and she used interesting objects to create infographics instead of just using statistical graph collected from her research. In another Sarah's work, she used a real sponge to illustrate a story about internet cleaning. I think it's very amazing how she can use a real objects to relate to her work and the topic. And I think in the future, I really want to pursue the direction. Go through my design process. First, I will do a research about the topic, and then I will look into other people's work, and I will also look into a variety of disciplines. This is the work I did in this semester. The topic is on cyberbullying, which is about the online harassment on internet users. Based on the inspiration I have from Sarah, I take apart real keyboards and experiment with the materials. And the one with the spiky keypad, within the keyboard, there's always a hidden and concealed parts that can generate like violence and harassment on the users. It's something that we can't see, but it's there, it's hidden. So that's why I use the plastic transparent part from the keyboard to represent such idea. In another work, I use a Rubik's Cube to recreate such idea. The letters on the keyboard, they seem all like separate and not related to each other. But when you play around with the words, like the Rubik's Cube, once you play around with it and you combine the words, you can create something that's very harmful and devastating to the users. All my inspiration from like everywhere. Like when I walk, I pay attention to the designs, the advertising at the bus stations and everything. When I encounter difficulties, I just take a break and put down everything I have and just go outside and take a walk and chat with my classmates and discuss the ideas I have and how I can improve. After I graduate, I'm thinking about going into advertising because I think it's related to what I'm doing right now. Brainstorming ideas and to create something out of ordinary. Beginning of semester, when I first entered the master class, it was quite challenging for me because I had some difficulty to visualize my ideas because I was so used to just write like academic papers. When I got into the program, I realized that in master level, they don't do a lot of teaching. So basically, we have a lot of freedom. In Edinburgh College of Art, it's like you need to be self-initiated. If you don't do your work, you fail because the teacher, they won't help you a lot unless you ask. I think that because they give you a lot of freedom because they want you to go outside and explore. We are in UK, so you can just buy the ticket and you go to Europe. If there's any design festival, you can just go. That's the reason.